Hello and welcome back to the shop. This should be a really quick video. I showed in the last one of these little quick vice handles here that I got. The problem with it is if you put it on all the way down, it hits the inside of the vice. So it's going to make a spacer to bump it out. We're going to make it out of this, which is a 3/4 impact socket. This is from Harbor Freight. So it's an impact socket, should be a little bit more strong than the regular socket, but it's Harbor Freight, so who knows. And it's the perfect size. We only need to come out and make the spacer 1 inch long, so we got more than enough stock on here. So we're going to set this up in the 4-jaw, just because my 4-jaw is in better condition than my 3-jaw. And we are going to try for the last time. This thing has been the bane of my existence for the past 2 videos. So we're going to throw it in there, and if it doesn't make it through this thing's getting hurled across the room in a fit of rage. So we'll give this a shot, and we'll see what happens to it. Okay, so we got this in the 4-jaw preliminary here. Now God only knows how straight this is. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm trying to... Okay, so we're within 20 there. So we're going to find our highest reading, which is right there. Actually, it's easy to find the lowest reading. So we'll find the lowest reading, which is right there. Highest, which is right there. So that's 18. So we're going to turn until we get 9, which is halfway in between. We're going to set our dial indicator to 0. We're going to go to the next jaw, and we're going to bring that reading to 0. Go to the next set, bring that reading to 0. We should be pretty close there. So we're pretty close. So we're within 1. We're within 1,000. That's more than enough for what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to get our Char's tool holder in here, and we are going to, I have to actually move this indicator stand, or indicator holder in my carriage out of the way for a second. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that we're parallel. Okay, which we are now. Locked down. I already know we're on the center, and we're going to use our nice new indicator here on my carriage mount. So right there looks good. We got plenty of travel. So we're just going to come up here and touch. I'm going to set my indicator to 0, and we're going to go 100 thousandths, so, or 1 inch rather. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 inch plus the width of the insert. And we're going to lock our carriage down. Okay, got you looking straight down into that. Some cutting oil here. I'm going to put my pin back in the drive gear. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so I don't know what happened first. I hope that comes out on camera. Alright, so screw this stupid thing, this here, this, yeah, all set, all set. I know it's not the best application for this with the interrupter cut, I get it. Complain all you want, but you know what I have to say to this? Piece of shit. That's what I have to say about this. Alright, so this thing right now, guess where this is going? Right over there in the garbage. Okay, high-speed steel time. Okay, just gotta deburr that edge and we're good to go. Okay, before you say it, I did not chip the carbide. It was not the carbide chipping that bound that up, and I don't even think it was the interrupted cut that bound that up. It was the actual tool bit falling out the holder again. Not a crack on that. Okay, so we powdered it off, or finished powdering it off with high-speed steel. Just chamfered the edges, no sharp edges. Fits right on there, and the handle stays nice. This really isn't gonna, I don't really see that much of a need to put a set screw in this. If it tends to fall off, then I can put a set screw in it or something, but for right now, we'll just leave it as is, and you know, works fine. As far as that parting tool, I gave it every chance possible to try to get it to work, to try to say it was my fault. I get that the interrupted cut really isn't the best for it. I get it, so don't even start to argue about that, but it's just not a reliable tool, and I don't want it in my shop. So you may see a different version of that in the future, a better version of that, but as for the Shaw's ones, you won't see that cutting blade in here anymore.